One of the big three of anime world, which was forgotten a long time ago, has finally returned after a straight 10 years to take his place back. Bleach 1000-Year Blood War, the final arc, has already begun, and I'm really excited to share the story with you guys. So don't wasting any more time, let's just dive into the story. But before that, let me introduce myself. Hello everyone, I'm your host PG, and you are watching Manga. So episode 1 starts off with a monologue. As the confined Quincy King regains his pulse after 900 years, his mind after 90 years, and his strength after 9 years. And that's where it cuts off, with him grabbing his Quincy cross. The Soul Society is in chaos, as hundreds of hollows are being eliminated all around Japan. And because of this, the living world and Soul Society could collapse in near future due to the imbalance of souls. This is when Captain of Squad 12, Kurotsuchi Mayuri, is called upon to the Department of Research and Development, where he determines the culprits to be Quincy, as they are the only ones who eliminated completely a hollow. On the other hand, in Karakura town, two new Soul Reapers Yuki and Shino drop in, as they are newly stationed there. Both of them go their separate ways to survey the area when Yuki is attacked by a hollow. As he tries to get away, he finds Shino to be captured by hollows. Seeing this, he prepares to fight them, but is quickly knocked out by one of the hollows. When all hope seems lost for the two new Soul Reapers, Ichigo and his crew rescue them. We get a reintroduction with the characters, as Orihime child Urio and Ichigo display their powers against the horde of hollows. The fight ends perfectly, as Ichigo uses his Getsuga Tenso in his Bankai form. 2 days later, when Orihime, Ishida and Chad decided to come visit Ichigo, Yuki happens to wake up on Ichigo's bed, who has been sleeping for the past 2 days because of the injury from earlier. As they are getting along, a mysterious person appears in Ichigo's room, who introduces himself to be Azukuro Iban. As Iban doesn't comply with Ichigo's demand to step off his bed, Ichigo kicks him out from the room and starts following him in his Soul Reaper form. Looking at Iban's mask, Ichigo interprets him to be an Arankar. However, being related to an Arankar offends him, as he shows himself to be a Quincy by making use of his Quincy cross. On the other hand, in Soul Society in Rukon district, two members of Squad 11, Asagawa and Madarame, are investigating the mass disappearance of villagers. However, after looking at some clues, they find it to be residents' work itself. In the meantime, Captain Commander Yamamoto's office is infiltrated by a group of Quincies who call themselves Wandering Reach. The leader of the group delivers a message to Yamamoto that the Wandering Reach has declared war on Soul Society, and it will begin after next 5 days. And with that, they manages to flee by some kind of shadow. After the Quincies manages to flee, Sasakibe, who is mortally injured by the Quincies in front of Yamamoto, he conveys to him how the group was capable of making a Soul Reaper's Bankai disappear. Back in Karakura town, the fight between Iban and Ichigo is getting nowhere, as Iban keeps taunting Ichigo to use his Bankai. The moment Ichigo gives in and activates his Bankai, Iban uses a device to try and destroy Ichigo's Bankai. However, Ichigo manages to escape and defeat Iban by hitting him with his Getsuga Tenso. When Ichigo tries to question him, Iban manages to flee back to Wandering Reach headquarters exactly like the other Quincies by using some kind of shadow. Back in Wandering Reach headquarters, as Iban and the other Quincies return from their respective missions, the leader of the group, Loader's Frigan, who is also an Arankar, fall into a small argument with Iban, in response to which Yuhabak, the fearsome Quincy King, cut off Frigan's arm by only waving his fingers. After that, he asks the both of them to give him the reports. And with that, the first episode ends here. Now I have a question for Ishida. Where does he actually fall in all of this? Him being a Quincy as well will definitely have some effect on his actions in near future. Will he join Yuhabak in destroying Soul Society? I haven't read the manga, so honestly I have no idea how it will happen. I'm really excited to see Urio in future, and I guess you are also. Then subscribe and click on the notification bell, because I'm gonna cover the whole season. If you like my work, then please do subscribe, give a like and also a comment. And also don't forget to check out my previous videos. So আবারও দেখা হচ্ছে পরের ভিডিওতে।